Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our webinar today. So it's going to be a sales training to help you boost your sales and to ask you questions that you would like to ask to ExoCoBio. So we have two speakers today, Piotr and Justin. Piotr is from Poland. He's really good distributor of ours, a very good friend, a very good partner. And he's going to discuss about how to communicate exosomes to patients and physicians and for 30 minutes. And the next speaker will be Justin Chang from Taiwan, also very good friend and very good partner of ExoCoBio. He actually Taiwan is really great in marketing and branding ASCE in Taiwan, so he's going to share his success stories and branding and marketing strategies for with ASCE. And for the last, I have 20 minutes to tell you and discuss about the fake products out in the market. And I will remind you about using the coder system and also about the race. So, and after all the talks, we are going to have a Q&A session for 10 minutes. If you have any questions to any of us three speakers today, so just type below in a Q&A sessions any questions that you would like to ask me, Justine, or Piotr. So let us start with Piotr. Can you share your slide?
Hi everybody. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hi. My name is Piotr Jastzebski. My friend and co-worker Robert Sagan. We are owning the INNMEDIS company, medical company from Poland. We have different brands. So we are working with ExoCoBio more than 2 years, 2.5 years. We have AC. Maybe some of you know the Plurial brand from the Luxembourg, and we are a producer of tubes for PRP, PRF certified. So we are a company who produce autologous systems. We are distributor of injectable biostimulators. And now we are introducing also devices to our market. So we have started working with ExoCoBio in the end of the 22. These are only two activities. On the left is the Congress from yesterday. We had Congress for 300 people. 4 days ago, we have conducted a webinar for 300 people from Poland about the hair with Professor Szlachcic. We will have another activities during 2 weeks. So what I'm saying, we are doing a lot of advertisement on many levels. So congresses, webinars, meeting with our partners. About the market segmentation, we have totally 3 different types of products. So we have autologous PRP injectable, we have Plurial injectable, and AC topical. PRP is very cheap, but it's difficult to use. Not everybody can use it. You need to spin the blood, drown the blood. Plurial, as a ready-to-use biostimulator, is easy to use, but expensive. About the AC, it's also expensive more, but is much more easy to use. Everybody can use it. It's for problematic skin. It's super safety game changer. So we have very similar products, biostimulators, but totally different segmentation. I think maybe I can help you how to segmentate the market. So our plan was in 23 Q1 till Q4 to create market for exosomes because there was no market. We was the first in Poland who introduced exosomes. Nobody never heard about it. So in the end of the Q23, our plan was to defend market about the competitors and make AC as credible leader. And it was succeed. 24, the plan was to stabilize the market, be the leader and block the competition, and Q4 to be leader undistributed and just looking for space to grow. The problem came on the third step because we didn't know that in 2 years, around 150 competitors come to Poland, like to every of your markets. This is the biggest problem for us, and I will say more about it. We will have our exosomes to set everyone on the aesthetic market. So if you was on the IMCAS or Monaco or other congresses, you see that in the 70% of the booths there are exosome products, but not really. ExoCoBio is the best. There is no doubt of it. Believe me, when I'm looking for new products, I'm also checking the producers' products on the market. Everybody is saying we have exosomes, maybe you will distribute it. And I'm saying, no, thank you. We are a distributor of the exosome company. And they're asking which one. I'm saying ExoCoBio. And they are saying, oh, so you have the best. Yes, we know we have the best. But on the aesthetic market, nobody cares. What is the problem? Our doctors, our clients, are confused by too many choices and too many products. If you check your exosome market, if you have created one, because if you don't have created market, you will have no exosomes probably. But if you will start launching AEC, now in 1 year there will come 100 competitors to try to make a piece of cake of your cake. So the biggest challenge for us, for distributors of AEC, will be something like this. So I don't need chitosomes. So we must educate and convince our clients, doctors, patients, that there is only one exosome brand, what is true, real brand. But the problem is with this disinformation. So this disinformation is the biggest problem. Exosomes are popular. Now is one of the top 3 topics on the congresses. So everybody wants a piece of cake. So competition has, believe me, very low quality products imitating exosomes. 99.9% is imitating. But because of the lack of time, our customers, clinics are working all the time. They don't need, they don't have a lot of time for education. That's why they hear, oh, exosomes, oh, it's cheap, so I will buy it. So they are not verifying fake products. So we are building the market. I see this with many of my friends, other distributors I know from few years from ExoCoBio. And they are stealing. They are not educating. They are saying we have the same like AC but cheaper. This is only one message from other companies. So when you will create the market, you will need to make a defense operation. So education is the basic, standardization, competition. Most of these products, probably it was 90% or more, didn't have extracellular vesicles. So this is the name, medical name of exosomes in the INSI. So it was easier last year to compete. Just, dear doctor, just check the INSI in this competitor's product and you will see. And there's, oh yes, oh my God, there's no exosomes, no extracellular vesicles, you see. Now new competitors are trying to smuggle this name of extracellular vesicles, so it's making a little bit more complicated. This is the biggest problem, exosome paradox. So there is no reservation of the name extracellular vesicles. So ExoCoBio can't make a reservation that only they have this name, because this name is the name like PRP, like stimulators, is a open name for all over the world, this name of the molecule. So you can find the Exo filter on your market, Exo music band, and Exo juices on the market. I'm waiting to have Exo mixers to produce Exo juice in your home. So exosomes are calling the elixir of the youth. This year, I'm doing a big campaign with the exosome paradox in Poland. So we try to open the eyes for the people, but more harder way, just not than just saying about the INSI. So we are showing the differences between the Rosa damascena. So we are Poland, Europe. So we are in the 50% of the world. We unfortunately can't have human exosomes, but Rosa damascena AC is really good. Believe me, it's not the plant. If you are the beginning distributor, you must understand there's a big difference between the plant or plant juice or fruit juice and the exosomes from stem cells from the plant. This is the biggest difference. So your all competitors, I'm sure of it, all will have juices, just mixed juices. So you are mixing a juice with the alcohol, and you have juice from your grandpa to drink from a strawberry or something. And these companies are selling such products, calling it exosomes. So you will have juice, not EV, no effects and possible allergies. But to have obtain real exosomes, you can't just mix the juice. You need to take stem cells from the plant from plant, and you need to culture it. So you are doing cell culturing like from human, and this is the difference. So we are not mixing juice and clearing, filtering the juice. No, we are filtering this. So when I was starting educating people this year with such slides, and I told them, dear, if you have cell culture, not juice mixed, cell culture, if these competitors are claiming they have exosomes, not juice extracts, and you don't have good filtration system, patents, wisdom, so you have filtration system like for the water without standardization, what can you receive? Skin necrosis, for example, from last year, after unapproved exosomes. But these unpure exosomes are really conditioned media. So they are not exosomes. In product was this, fully pulled into the product. That's why there was necrosis after injecting of such unapproved product. And I'm asking the people, my clients on the webinars, on the congresses, is this for you elixir of the youth? This is not cosmetic, because everybody is saying exosome is cosmetic, so it doesn't matter. Every exosome will be the same. We are saying no, there is only AC on the market and far, far away nothing. So the biggest problem about the technological issue is the filtration, the same size of the nanoparticles. Exosome is just, you must understand, exosome is just one type of hundred of thousands of nanoparticles. This is not one nanoparticle. No, there are hundreds of thousands different, like lipoproteins, proteins, etc. So the problem is how to filter the pieces of the sand from the sand. So how to do it? And here is coming our AC and ExoCoBio with technology. This is the advantage, and this is the uniqueness, technology. So for us, a very good tool is that IMCAS this year showed that only ExoCoBio showed the patents technology and how to obtain real exosomes. Nobody else on the world. So this is for us a very good tool for marketing to show people, and we are showing the IMCAS official communication. So this is the difference between your product, the AC you will have. It doesn't matter, is it from rose or from human, different of the market. And this is the scale of investment of ExoCoBio. I was twice in this factory, is amazing. And this is the difference if you want to have juice from the Rosa Damascena. So this is the difference of the investment. We have as ExoCoBio distributors on the left technology, and on the right there are grandpa juices. This is the movie. I don't want maybe to give you a whole movie, or it's very short. We are in this movie, we are showing that we need to take stem cells, doing conditioned media. This is laboratory, very technological, complicated process. We need to purify it. We need to make standardization, lyophilization, making counting of the quality control. So the effects of this will be AC. So I'm showing the people that exosomes, even though AC is cosmetic, it's registration, of course, yes, it's cosmetic, but does it look like a cosmetic for you? this investment, this process of preparing, this is uniqueness. This is unique product on the world, and many years after from here, really, there will be no other real competitor for AC. So this is not just cosmetic. It's just registration, because Mr. Cho said it's impossible to now registration other way, but the standard quality, GMP drug standard, and it's sterile. This is very important. AC is probably only one sterile exosomes on the market. So even though you are lubricating the skin after the laser RF, here we will have sterile product like a drug, not just a cosmetic like a Nivea cream. There are a lot of tools from ExoCoBio, and we are using it all the time. So about the fake products, for your information, Mr. Cho made a good webinar about standardization. He's talking about it every time to educate the people on the congresses. But just for your information, there are no synthetic exosomes. Our first competitor was ExoCoBio. They called it synthetic exosomes, but real is a collagen. So exo product, real is a collagen, nothing connected to exosome. So synthetic exosomes are not exist, just on the marketing you see synthetic exosomes. So our clients has information, oh, they had synthetic exosomes. I told them, check the INSEE. Oh my God, it's just collagen. Yes. So this is a scam, nothing more. There is a exo filter to make exosomes from PRP. We are producing PRP stem cells. We are making fibroblast as a producer of these products. So no, there is impossible to make exosomes from the blood. This is also a fraud. Jan Lutfal, the father of the exosomes, said about it many times. There are lipoproteins. There are no EV in the blood. So for information, it's also a fraud. And this will be vegetable fruit extracts, 99%, your competitors. It will be grandpa juice. The main questions we have received from our clients on the beginning, our way, do you have human and rose origin? Because it looks similar. Yes, it was a problem many times, especially after congresses, people was coming to Poland and, oh, they said they have AC from human. You are cheating us. I'm saying no. They said human, and I'm saying on check INSEE. It's different INSEE. Now the plus is human, and plus as a word is rose. How are rose exosomes supposed to work? For your information, because of compatibility of microRNAs, only Rosa damascena has compatibility of microRNAs. We have I made a long lecture about it. So to make it short, your competitors say they have the same product as you, but cheaper. This is the 99% of communication of other exosomes. No, not the same. If you are riding Audi A8, it's not the same as Skoda Fabia, even though this is the same concern and car is a car. This is a totally different way of standardization and production. You must understand it. So our way to build a AC company leader, to build the position and keep this position was all the time marketing, education, and case reports, because we need to do credibility. So we are on the magazines, different magazines, doing a lot of social media campaigns. We are, of course, showing the awards. Believe me, it's a very good tool from ExoCoBio. They have a lot of awards for best cosmetic, best case report, etc. Use it. Believe me, use it. You must prepare. You must create a trust in your clients, and if they trust your knowledge, that you know more about the exosomes than just about the product. You need to be educated. You know more about the cells, how to produce. They will try. If they will try, they will see the effects for sure. So we was doing the education, webinars, meeting with clients. We have our key opinion leaders, media activities, participation in congresses. I think 15 during the years different for hair, trichology, for dermatology, gynecology, aesthetics, for cosmetologists, from doctors, everything what is possible on the market all the time. But make your own effects after AAC with your key opinion leaders, because this you make to create credibility in your for your company. Use the ExoCoBio tools, webinars, a lot of good webinars, sending doctors to attending the congresses. Use the publications. Nobody else has publications. And multimedia materials. It looks, believe me, very good. These are just a few of our activities. We have hundreds, I think, from these 2 years on the congresses, on social media and webinars. So this is just a few of them. So because we are doing a lot of meetings with our clients and we don't have time to speak with everybody 1/2 an hour about the exosomes. So I'm using ready webinars. I'm translating, giving Polish subtitles, or I'm recording my own webinars and we are sending it to the client. If client want to know more, I'm not spending 1 hour and 30 minutes for convincing him. I'm sending my webinar for 1 hour, 30 minutes, many times a day. So market segmentation. And so I told you we have different products. So that's why I think we understand where is the place for AC. PRP is cheap. Our tubes cost for a client 10, 20, 20. $25 for a treatment, 5 milliliters. So it's not expensive, but you need to draw blood, separate it, and not everybody wants and can do this. And Plurial is not cheap, it's expensive, but it's very easy to use, but only medical stuff, so injectable. AC exosomes are the most expensive, but very easy to use. Many occupations, every occupation can use it. Problematic skin, super safety, game changers. And these are unique parameters of the AC. So we are calling it not just exosomes. We are saying in our marketing message, original exosomes from the stem cells, komórek, so stem cells. So you are taking these arguments. We are not fruit extracts. We are original. We are this. If somebody is saying about exosomes, probably they are saying about our exosomes, so AAC, because these are these original exosomes. So this is our communication on the market. So for about indications, how to speak with the doctor, where the look for the space, problematic skin for sure. We have many biostimulators, mesotherapies. We are pretty big company in Poland. We are the best in stimulating of the skin, best in Poland, no doubt of it. And we are doing medical researches about the cells. We are producing medical tubes, etc. For problematic skin, the best and safety product to use is AC, no doubt of it. So aesthetic medicine only, not butterflies, sorry, beauticians. Beauticians, acne, atopy, scars. So where aesthetic is making our skin better, but there are a lot of people who has problem with the skin. I think the AC is the safest way and product to use for problematic skin on the market. Alopecia, atopy, scars, acne, allergies, safe, effective, harmless for the patient, best choice. Cosmetologists, beauticians, because injectable products are only allowed in Poland for doctors. So there is a big space for beauticians, cosmetologists who are all professionals. They are also professionals in Poland, but they can't use stimulators, PRP, and injectables. So they don't have many options. So here they have brilliant options to compete with PRP, which is injectable. It's for medical stuff. But cosmetologists with good brand clinics could have a very good product for use. And they can combine it with every device. So with RF, with laser and microneedling. For your information, this is very important. is not just a better healing after the products. It's 50% better effects of the treatment of the using of the device. This is the argument. But only healing is not enough. But you will have a better effects. And of course, prestige treatment, because this original exosome, this exosomes everybody is talking about. So if you have good clinics, VIP patients, only AC, there is no other way to do great prestigious treatment. Most well known on the market, on the world, AC as a brand. And if client has money, then they want to have the best. Insta reels, influencers, actors, top clinics, they want top products, and this is only AC. So we have also started with the advertising, of course, to the best clinics. So they making a rolls and show it to the whole country. This is our sales from first year 23-24. We have AC, Exobalm introduced in 23, and CellTweet. The whole series with the home care AC. Now we have 25 till end of the May. I make an estimation according to our sales how we hope it will look like this year. This is in value of the sales in euro. We have different currency. We have zloty, PLN in Poland, but I have changed it for euro to you. So the margin is very nice, as you know. The possibilities are nice. We are middle big market in Poland. We are average market, in Europe, average market in Europe. And probably our market is 5 times less than Asians market in different countries, because we are just starting dealing with aesthetic medicine in Poland from maybe 5-10 years. It's just the beginning in Poland. We have different companies, so we tried to separate it at the beginning. AC for more for doctors, and there is also ExoCoBio, and CellTweet for beauticians. We have 6 representatives. We are doing 6 meetings a day, so 36 meetings a day as a company, 720 months. So during the year, we are doing 8,620 meetings face-to-face a year by our company sales team. So this is how we can reach our clients. Of course, this is, I think, 50% of our possibilities, because twice of that will be webinars, congresses, etc. So we have also marketing support, prepared, translated materials. We have everything translated to Polish, webinars with the subtitles to be understandable for our clients. At the beginning, we tried everything. So we have segmented ExoCoBio products for, of course, soft home care, CellTweet. Premium home care is Exobalm, and soft skincare was ExoCoat, and premium was AC, the best brand. After 1 year, I must admit, we have failed with ExoCoat. I don't understand why, because sometimes when people was saying that AC was too expensive for them, okay, I understand. So we are saying we have alternative, also original from ExoCoBio, ExoCoat. But then people was these clinics who couldn't afford for AC, was looking for very cheap products, and the standardization doesn't matter for them. So there was in our market no really space for ExoCoat. CellTweet is changing to AC home care, so it's rebranding. Great job. I think it's a very good idea, because the AC is a brand as a name, and it's helping us a lot. So for my part is finished. Thank you very much for listening. I hope anything from this will help you with your work. If you have any questions, I would like to answer, but probably on the end of the webinar, because questions will be in the end of total webinar.
Thank you so much, Piotr. That's really insightful. I think it's really helpful that you segmented like the market, and it's actually really helpful to, differentiate ASE from the rest of the overfloating exosome market. So if anyone has a questions to Piotr, you have the Q&A button at the below. You have a bar and you have a Q&A button. You can press it and then you can type your questions to Piotr. Write the name so I can ask to Piotr of your questions. So like you can ask like what was the most effective marketing activities and such and such. And now we would like to move on to Justin. Are you ready for your lecture? So he's going to discuss about the marketing strategies of ACE in Thailand. In Taiwan.
Okay, so can you see my slide?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm Justin. I'm from Taiwan. I'm the head of regenerative medicine and biomedical. And today I'm thank you for joining this global webinar and for sales training hosted by ExoCoBio. I'm very truly honored to invite one of the speakers. And in this session, I just want to share you our journey, our story, insights, and strategy approaches we've developed in this market. We just launched previous last year, almost 1 year, and I thought our story can serve as a useful reference for you and helping you to maximize the impact of what is possible in your own regions. So today I will briefly, because I let you know our grammatical what is introduction, and then I will let you know our Taiwan, our market situation and analysis of different brands, different categories of regenerative medicine, and then how do we do about our business plan for Axis Plus for success. I will not just talk more about our company, but this is our CEO, Anthony. This is our philosophy spirit for 5 principles for success. If you have interest to our vision and mission, because we are very a young company, we have many good vision and brand vision for perceptive and pricing or reliable thinking about you. So if you are interested, I will give you more detail. And let's just jump to our to introduce who we are. Grammatical, we established in 2021. We are like just a young baby. We are just jumping into this area for 3 years. But you can see what we achievement. We 2021 we met the COVID, we have very clear vision and strong determination. We have grown rapidly in just few years, and so you can see we have over 70 people, just around 250% of growth rate of employment for sales, marketing, engineer, service, and finance. And then we have sales growth for 250%. In 2024, our forecast, our revenue is over 80 million US dollars. And this year we are on schedule. Our sales forecast for over 30 million US dollars. And our kind of coverage now, we are in the beginning we are focused on the dermatologists, and then we are changed to the aesthetic chain clinics, and then we are passed to the different division of plastic surgeons, and then we are going to the gynecology and hospitals business. And we are cooperate with many big brands, super big brands like Deka, like Tentec, my Fineman, and also ExoCoBio is already a great company. They have the leading brand of exosomes for their scientific background to support us for a lot. And our company, we have 4 business groups. Now our major for our occupy in revenue will be aesthetic business department. And sold out a energy-based device like microneedle, like laser, like non-invasive air jet devices. And regenerative medicine, we saw that exosomes and now real popular for PDR boosters, hyaluronic acid filler, and biostimulator. And we have the business to hospitals, real agents, or Boston Scientific for some sorting out some radiology consumables. And now we have created a new team for the plastic surgery team to sort out some minimal invasive surgical equipment. And this is Taiwan. In Taiwan, we it's a small island, but we have 4 locations. Our headquarters is in Taipei. We have a building for 3 floors in our office, and we are central for Taichung and southern branch for Kaohsiung. And this is our grammatical portfolio product selling. So you can see the right side will be the equipment. So we are Deka exclusive or selling their own products like their Omda and their different good brands. And we have a sort of BDG from Italy and some Shenbi Virtue from Microneedle and Fimac from their doubles or long pass laser, and Tentec for their radio frequency monopolar. And the left side, we are doing some regenerative like ExoCoBio, and we have PDR, we have HA, we have threads, and we have liposuction system. And this is our sales history from 2000, because we are young baby, but in 2021, we met COVID. Our revenue is almost zero, but we just met that difficulties. We met the big brands and we find a good talent people and come to join our team. In 2023 and 2024 were breakthrough years. You can see our surpassed 80 million US dollars, but we rank to the top 3 aesthetic sponsor in every congress, especially in every like a regional company like Elegant or Galderma. We are surpassed the sponsorship than their fees. And then the 2025, you can see our forecast is really high to 30 million US dollars. We are doing some expanding business to like exosomes, because exosome is a big market. We are doing not just focus, because ExoCoBio is doing a great strategy to divide it into the 3 segments about skin. And you can learn about skin. You can do it for the dermatologist. You can do it like plastic surgery after post-surgical use. And you can do into the gynecology, you doing some CS to doing some newborn. So you can use it on the scar. And then there to develop hair restoration. So we just cooperate with some hair restoration centers. They doing a hair transplant. So after the hair transplant, they can use following about apply the HRLV. It's very directly, and they can easily wound healing very fast, and they can prevent the second hair loss. And then the third one will be gynecology, doing it to combine with vagina laser, or you can use along to a mucosal area to create a really great microenvironment of like a woman health issue. So these 3 products, I think, is amazing, because you can do it not just only for clinics, and now we are just doing from some disease about hospitals. This turns to the SC. This is just for SC sales. You can see these are 3 bars. Yellow bars is for represent for 2024 4-year sales, and 2025 as far now we have passed our last year total sales. Our from now we have approximately 1.72 million US dollars now, and now this year we are our goals will be 3.75 million US dollars. So I think this sales volume is accelerate quarter by over quarter. They're reflecting very strong market demand and expanding the clinical adoption. And I think if we can do many, I will mention later, we're doing many academic, we're doing many commercialized, like outdoor or indoor. So you can see our very popular items now will be SRLV and IRLV also. And why we are so very fast? Because we are finding some good talent people. They come from the big brands previously. So we create an elite group. So they have the experience about the filler, about the consumers, and they deal with the very well-known doctors from dermatologists, from plastic surgery. So it's really amazing from our team. So we are not just very quick to find the people. We need to find the talent people. So you can see our group not we are showing our exosomes. Now the right side LEM is for PDR boosters, and Prolinia is for the HA filler. So now we are going to jump to the marketing situation, because we need to know if we need to do this business, we need to very clearly know how do we promote, how do we penetrate, and what is the situation it is in this market. So we're doing very detailed investigation in Taiwan, this small island. You know, 1,200 aesthetic clinics, and in the north, Taipei City and New Taipei City occupying half of the clinics. And most of the clinics, except now, is dominated by the two fields of the division. One is dermatologists, and the second will be the plastic surgeons. So if you just want to control the whole aesthetic industry, you need to find a pioneer, find the early adapter, find the people who can help you to accumulate or to expanding your thoughts, your concepts from these doctors. So you can see the three very important specialized in Taiwan will be dermatology, plastic surgery, and medical aesthetic chain clinics. And now in Taiwan, it's very we can see in the past, most of the people they are persuaded about their facial in a very short time to have very tremendous changing. Like we are doing like HA filler, we are doing like some Botox or toxin, but now the people they educate from the doctors and from the environment, they know about natural looking will be the next trends, because you have the good skin tone, good skin textures. It is better than you have just like your volume changing. So we can witness the very rapid growth over the demand and crime levels in regenerative medicine. And in Taiwan market now, we have five major products now. Now, the first very future trends will be exosomes. And last year, one company just already passed the TFDA registration, like the PDR. So PDR now is a little harder because many people, they discuss about this kind of skin booster like related to exosomes, but we educate this is a two different kind of products. So we are doing a different positioning about PDR and exosomes. Exosomes will be the really high grade, high level products, but PDR is PDR is developed in 1991. It's a very old materials. So if you just want to doing a comprehensive, very amazing treatment to change your whole face, like you have pigmentation, you have redness, you have acne scar, you have any suffered problems, you need to use exosomes. But if your facial is you have good looking, or you every day you have a great protect your skin, you have good products to apply every day, you have a good skin texture, you can use PDR. Yeah, so now we have PDR, and then we have traditional treatment for like PRP, and PLT is like lyophilized PRP products. So it is come from Taiwan and other growth factor based therapies. So we know the clinics now. We need to know who can handle, who can promote. We need to find a pioneer. So Taiwan, we need to segment for three: tier one, tier two, tier three. We are finding like AC. We are finding our tier one and tier two. Tier one, we are 50 like dermatologists, plastic real pioneers. They can follow in they can create the market trends, and these some of rest of the physicians, they will follow up of all the principles and concept by all of these doctors. And we know who can handle this. And this, we need to know what is the regenerative medicine now in Taiwan market share. You can see this is very uh, details reference to you. In Taiwan now, exosomes, because most of the labs or biotechnology company, they just follow the trends. So they're doing the OEM for to manufacture the exosomes. So now in time it's over 20 to 30 companies, they can create their own exosomes. But you can see exosomes the reputation, because most of the companies, they doing the marketing. So now the customers, they realize, wow, exosome is really amazing products, but how could we choose? What did we choose? So why we are just only spend 1 year, but we are market share in exosomes industry, we can occupy in 45%, because we are doing many things in this year. We robust the academic engagement to the different international conference, workshop, hands-on trainings to combine with the energy-based devices. We can show every doctors we have very strong evidence, clinical base, rather than like use adipose or use the raw stem cells. We can have the evidence. But in Taiwan's, most of the biotechnology companies, they have very last papers about exosomes. They have the stem cell, because one of the company called BioNet biotechnology, you can see the chart is occupied 35%. He is mentioned about his core stem cell um, papers, but he's not mentioned a lot of his cord stem cell derived exosomes. So if the doctor, they want to check the documents from the clinical, or we can provide everything. You can see ExoBio, they have publication update every month. So we can give them the very advanced clinical papers and new papers from different areas. And the final one will be, we have a very aggressive investment on internal and external marketing, because you see our company just for 3 years, but why we can grow very rapidly, because we are also invest many marketing investment on different brands, especially in ExoBio, because this is the long-term management of this product. And previous, we have talked about the dermatologist, the plastic surgery. This will be dominated the aesthetic industry, but ExoBio has a new innovation weapon of IRLV. Why should I say? Because IRLV in the past, gynecology, they just use, the vaginal laser or radio frequency to use the heat to create a different therapies for their microenvironment changes, or they use medication. But now they have one of the biotechnology products can be doing the comprehensive treatments for like to down your pH level. It can to create a really great microenvironment to increase your elastin, collagen, stimulates to genesis, and your vessel, your HA levels up. So it can solve most of the disease from anti-inflammatory and anti-aging disease. So This product we launched last year, April. Most of the gynecologists, like they're located in hospital or clinics, they have the common consensus of these products will be the next innovation products to doing with their procedure. So they can use long or they can use combined with vaginal laser to doing really great efficacy and great patient satisfaction. So in IRV, why we just for IRV is almost 6 months now. We are selling many to the hospital and a major in urogynecology clinics, because it's have the evidence. We can show. One of the paper are very impressive about is not published, but it's from the Gasper. They use the Israel and to versus the exosomes to doing like the pen level, doing the pH level, doing the VAS, and doing the vagina different evaluation, and we can see the exosomes will be better than the Israel. So it can be changes if this published can be changed a lot to the hormone therapy, because I think this is no one exosome company can do like kind of this paper from now. So I think one would be the comprehensive scientific paper, and then we create the specialized to doing the exosome in vagina and vulva. But you can see some brands of exosomes, they can use the whole body. You can use think one product and use hair, use face, use everywhere. But I think the to segment the products to the different division, I think is a really smart way to get more customers trust. Okay. And then we are talking to the most important thing. How do we do to the business plan for ASC Plus in Taiwan? The first we need to recognize that ASC ExoCoBio now we know the positioning and we doing the many detail analysis, and then we our company can do the persistent investment to building the hybrid, and then we need to create a strengthen the social media for outdoors education. In Asia, if you everywhere you can see MRT or a train station or some high sky board. You can see some we're doing like the marketing. The customer will be the high awareness. This is a big brand. This is the world big brand. So we are doing many like internal or external marketing. And in our company, we are doing different products. Before we were doing the Enso batteries to doing exist products to exist market, or we need to develop to the new market. So as far now, we are doing the dermatology, doing the aesthetic chain clinics. Then we are penetrating to plastic surgery and gynecologist. And we need to know every exosomes company what is their price and what is their strategy. Most of the exosome company they do the OEM, or they just earn the money from the other just rename the brand. Or so you can see now in ASC Plus we have the high price, but we occupy in the high market share. We do in the left all the whole things, stabilization, high-end brand, powerful investment. You can see all of the marketing we doing, everything, every channel recognition. And how much we invest until now in 2025, we invest $645,000 US, but we need to add on more because our sales in this quarter and last quarter. We have great performance. So our boss will be add on more investment on marketing. And if you just step on in ExoCoBio to cooperate with the very early stage, how do you need to follow up? This is some principles I gave you just for as a reference, but you can check your original market situation and to evaluate whether it is or not. So our principle must follow. First, we not sold to salons and spas, and we just sold to specialties, clinics and hospitals. And the first one, we need to have a really great relationship with the KOL. So we need to recognize, persuade I will show the tier one for 50 KOLs, so they can spread and expand your concept from the launch event. And then you can, and in Taiwan, you need to translate to Chinese version. So we change all the materials to our own version. And you need to create the FBIG in the meanwhile to create a new brand. So for the preparation of launch. And at launch day, you need to impress the topic. Impress topic, you can maybe you can talk a lot about why we don't use the animal, we use rose, why we don't use human, we use rose, or why or what energy base we can combine with. And we can provide impressive KOLs, moderators, and topic. And then after launch, will be the most important moment. You need to continuously and very persistently to on the social media to frequently to use the words to emphasize your slogan, like we are Chinese name will be more me. So this name is like the magic exosomes. So we need to name of the more me. Magic exosome will be the world first and only brand for most scientific evidence-based exosomes and most safest and most efficacy. It is your for the consumers and customers. And then we need to diversify to combine with different brands. In this year, we have doing a really great symposium. We combine with different brands, come from different brands. Like we combine with Sanashur, we combine Emo, we combine Shenbi, we combine Candela, but they use the same exosome. This come from ExoCoBio. So you can tell the market ExoCoBio can be combined with every different brands, and it can be very safety and effectiveness. And this year we are interdisciplinary to doing like as I said mentioned before, we're doing dermatology for skin problems, but now we are to focus to expand for the surgical use. Every different any practice surgery you can use to the open wound and to have a great wound healing and to prevent any scar formation, and then you have no worries about your irregular skin and keloid or hypertrophic scar issues. So we have a very great relationship with KOLs Taiwan. So I mentioned 2024, we held a congress, very successful. We had over 500 attendees from different divisions. So 2021 dermatology that speaks, you can see different brands. We cooperate with different brands, but they come from different distributor or different company. But the doctor, they're willing to have a speech with us. And this year our target is to the plastic surgery. So we need to spread our concept about why is rose better than human. Because most of the plastic surgery, they believe, because some doctors, they doing the liposuction, so they believe about the fat, they believe about the adipose tissue. But now we are to change their mind. We have find some KOLs They have great results from wound healing and scar, inhibit the scar formation to combine with their post-surgical applied for topical use. And we doing you can see the whole materials from ExoCoBio, we change it to the Chinese version. Now, Momi, this branding now is, I think, is impact in all the APAC. Some will, you can see the Mandarin, you will understand Momi, these brands. And the last will be how do we do the academic and commercialized pictures? I will skip because of time limit. This is our professional topic. This is this year SC Plus to combine with JPL joint seminar. It just held a few months ago, and this is our launch last year. We invited Dr. Sparrow and Dr. Elena to have a really great speech for our audience to have a good understanding of about ASC Plus. We have a MW Asia in Taipei in every May. It will held in Taipei, and we have good booth. We are sponsor for the biggest booth in every congress, and ISDS in last year congress, and this congress will be that I mentioned before. We combine with different brands and attending for over 500 people audience. And we also have the launch for IILV, finding some gynecologists, and then we are just going to the hospital to doing some disease related to the human, like inflammatory or aging problems. And then we also doing like outdoor series. You can see, we can see the trunks, the bus. You can see the everywhere we post on Momi, these kind of brands. Okay, and we have also doing a spectacular last year to Mr. Cho and our CEO to have the rise of exosomes in a new era of SC Plus. So this is my presentation about if you have interest about Momi or grammatical, you can scan this QR code and share, or you can have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Justine. If you guys have any questions to Justine, you can leave your questions to Justine in Q&A part. You can see it in the bar below, Q&A. Just click write Justine and ask him questions. So now will be the last part. It will be me. I will discuss updates about ExoCoBio. I would like to discuss about the authenticating fake products and the raise. I'll also discuss about the tracking system, the coder. So let me just share my slide. Okay. Start from the beginning. So can everyone see my screen? Right. Right. So actually there is a growing awareness of fake products in the market, which is of course is a fake product. So you cannot trust the quality. So if anything happens with this fake product, it's gonna increase awareness of our brand. It's gonna be a problem. So you always have to educate your doctors, your customers, your clients, everyone to verify if it's a product. We are actually investing to the coder system, investing a lot for this authenticating system. So we have two types. The hidden tag is the old version of authenticating the fake products, and the new version is the coder on the right side. So eventually everything will be moved onto the coder system, but currently we also have some of the versions. Those are who are using -E. They're gonna have this hidden tag. So hidden tag is just simple, install the app and verify the vial. So it's very, very simple. And if you see the screen of that authentic product, you see the screen on the right side, that's a original the true product. You always have to inform them to download the app. It's very important because if you scan it with camera, it's not going to work. And some fake producers might make a page looks like authentic product with this QR code. So you always have to educate people to download the Hidden Tag app and scan it. And the new version we have recently launched is the decoder. It's also you have to install the app. Just type ACE in the App Store, and then you can download. Please don't be confused. The version with the white background is the authenticating app, and then the violet one is the for the tracking system. So it's also very, very simple. Download app and scan the QR, which the difference is that Hidden Tag has only tag in the vial, but for the decoder system, we have from on the box, in the small box, the big box, and also in the vial. So just scan it. It's very simple. You have to educate your customers, your clinics, everyone to scan it to verify. So we have pinned our posts of Hidden Tag and decoder authenticating system in our Instagram. You can repost it, promote it, so everyone would know how to verify their product. So this is the QR code. I hope everyone already know about this app. So next, let's move on to the tracking system. So I hope that all of you know about this tracking system. This is to protect the in and out of the products within the regions. So it's also very simple. Just download app and then let me show you a video. It's actually very, very long. I think you all received your manual, this manual, but it's very extensive. So I'm just gonna show you a short video. It's very, very simple. Let's just move on. This one. Okay. So just type AC in the App Store and then download, which I've already downloaded, and just open it. And you type the ID and password you got from your regional manager. If you didn't receive it, ask your regional manager for the ID. And then the password is all the same 000, so you have to reset it. And it's very simple. Just go to the vendor list and register your clinic. Just user ID, just give them ID because they're not going to log in anyway. Just make a ID and password and then put the clinic name. You don't have to show the entire name and address. You don't have to fill in all information. Just write the clinic name so you could recognize. And if your clinic is registered, and then you have the list and you can just scan it. Click the product, click the vendor, and then the quantity of boxes, and then scan the box or, yep, there you go. That's it. So I will share you the link again for anyone who doesn't know how to access this app or who has no ID or password. Just inquire to your regional manager. So next topic is the home care items will be new products that we will be launching soon. It's actually undergoing registration. I hope everyone of you know about this product. So the background of this launching of the home care product is to bridge in clinic and at-home care. So it's going to be a complete brand experience of ASCE. And also the purpose of this is to maintain and enhance results between the visits to the clinic. And also the purpose of this product is to capitalize on brand trust because we can leverage the brand we have already built with ASCEs. Because the patients already trust our brand, why don't we leverage this and make a capital out of it? And also there's a market trends in regenerative aesthetics where people are growing to know about exosomes, would like to stay young, and they're looking for the elixir of life. So it's growing. We use our brand to give the customers, the end customers, regenerative aesthetic products that they're looking for. And also to increase the brand reach and exposure. As the more the people know and see about this product, ACE, the more they would be aware of it and eventually end up with the clinic visits with making appointments for ASE exosome treatments. So we have for now we have three products. It's actually the rebranding of the cell tweet, but actually the the concentration of exosome is more than the substrate. So we have the three products ready. The details will follow up. So inquire to your regional manager for the details when ready. We're actually building the website, so when it will be ready, it will be shared to you soon. So we're planning to have a launching event. So we're planning to give out FOC for your first order of the home care items. So we have limited quantity for this FOC event. So it's a first come, first serve. So you have to contact your regional manager and discuss your forecast to guarantee your FOC. So actually, I would like to give you some updates about the events. Actually, as all of you know, we're joining most of the major congresses, AMWC and IMCAS and DAZIL. We're investing tons of money in this congresses. What we would like you to do is to make use of it. We're not asking you to do anything, just make use of, because we have even for IMCAS Asia, we have 15 talks. Just inform your doctors about our talks, and if the doctors hear the effects, the cases from the doctors itself, it's more convincing that the salesperson speaks about it. So we have invested honorariums and booth and in symposiums for the IMCAS Asia. So please send your doctors to organic talks, to our booth, to our industry sessions. Yeah, that's it. So I think we have posted these brochures in official WhatsApp room, so you can use it to send it to your doctors to visit our lectures. So we're doing this for every IMCAS, every MWC, so make use of it. So I'm gonna brief you about the race event, which is coming in a few months. So this is the overview. We have 3 days for Korea Derma and GMP tour. We're gonna divide into two groups. Last year was about more than 300 doctors for a race, but this year we reduced because last year was like too many people. It's packed in two different rooms. So this year we would like to make it more unified, and we have limited seats to 250 max. So yeah, so just I think you have already discussed with your sales manager of the number of seats that you have. So just inquire them in case you don't know. And please remind your doctors who you are inviting to Korea to submit abstract for Korea Derma. So the deadline for Korea Derma abstract is June 30. Please ask them to submit their abstract. It's in their website. So this slide is actually in our official WhatsApp room. So you can just click. It directs you to the website where you can submit your abstract. And also for raise award, please, the deadline is July 10. So please recommend your doctors who you are inviting to submit cases. So yeah, very important. Remind them, announce them. And for hotel recommendations, the race venue is actually JW Marriott Hotel in Seoul. So we have 30 rooms guaranteed. If you want your doctors or your distributors to stay in this hotel, we only have guaranteed 30 rooms. So you have to contact your regional manager because it's also first we're run out of 30 rooms. You might not have rooms for this hotel. So other than this venue, we have two other hotels, Shillastay Yeoksam and Shillastay Socho. These two hotels, we will provide bus going to the Osung factory, going to the Korea Derma, and also the race event, and also the Seoul tour. So if you don't want to stay between these two hotels, you have to look for any hotels near these two venues so you can get on the bus. So actually I received some Q&As prior, and some people have posted their questions that they get from doctors. So I'll just go quick on this, maybe 2, 3 questions. So someone asked, what's the mechanism of actions for rose-derived exosomes? So I think most of you already know about the mechanism. So why rose? Because we found out that we all know that adipose-derived exosomes are good. We have so many publications, so many studies, so many cases using adipose-derived exosomes. We know it's good, but most of the countries like EU, Asia, they do not allow human sources to be used as a cosmetic product. So we came up with rose exosomes because we discovered that rose stem cell-derived exosomes induce the release of exosomes in human stem cell threefold. So it's like an indirect mechanism that works. like the adipose-derived exosomes. It's like a human-derived sources, but then the mechanism is like a little different. So actually, people are asking, so is the effect the same or different? Is the human better? Will give the better results? Actually, we have our doctor from Canada. I don't have the slide now. He gave a lecture in last year's race that he compared with rose and human-derived sources. The output were similar. So yeah, I think everyone has the links for the last year's race. Maybe you can go check the video back again. So there are a lot of questions that I got from the Google form that they were asking about the cancer. Two main questions were like, can we use AAC exosome treatment to cancer patients or those with a history of cancer? Our official answer is we do not recommend. Actually, exosome is still a lot to uncover, and we do not know if a patient got a worsened effect of cancer because of exosome treatment or because of other things. We do not know. So we just want to be sure that exosomes are not blamed for the bad effects. So our recommendation is not recommended to those cancer patients or cancer history patients. But actually depends on the decision of the doctor and also, of course, with the patients after discussion. If they're still would like to have the treatments, then it's their decisions. But our recommendation is no. So actually, there are doctors or people asking, does exosomes induce cancer? Actually, according to a lot of studies already published, that exosomes are actually anti-cancer. It's actually good for anti-cancer because of the LET family. There are a lot of good molecules that actually anti-cancer. But our products are cosmetic product. We do not say that it's anti-cancer therapeutics. It's a purely cosmetic product. So yeah, I'm not going to go detail into it. I'm not a scientist, neither a doctor. So Mr. Cho, who is also a scientist, he sometimes gives lecture about the cancer. And if you really want to know details about it, if you meet him in like a congress or if you meet him in any events, you can ask him to get more details to it because a lot of publications have already suggested that exosomes can actually are has anti-tumor activity. So someone asked, can dandruff affect effectiveness of HRLV exosomes? I'm not sure if this questions is about can exosome help reducing dandruff or the other way around. So actually, exosomes have a published paper of helping building uh, epidermic barrier repair. So it's actually helps with dandruff, and it also has a very good effect for atopic dermatitis, which will be helpful to reduce dandruff. So that's my part. So if you have also any questions to me, you can ask me. Okay, let's go back to the Q&A session. Yep. So let's go to the Q&A session. Okay. So Piotr and Justin, can you open your mic so I can ask you a question? Where? Actually, one is answered, but by Amarsen Gorgis. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. What is the most common objection you got in the beginning of working on the brand? To Piotr first.
What was the objection?
Yes.
Previously, I first gave an answer. You can check it, but of course, I would say in the beginning of the way, when we introduced AC rose exosomes, the first question was how it supposed to work on human cells. So how the rose should work on the human. And it was problematic for us at the beginning because there was not really much data for roast. It had been prepared this time. So now we know it's about the microRNAs mostly, of course. But now the biggest problem is that we have a lot of products like I think all of you. You have thousands of competitors directive and indirective. So Every stimulator, everything is a competition for us, not just exosomes. Every stimulating substance, every stimulating device, so everything on the market is competitor for everything. So the price could be problematic for some of our clients because of course, it's differentiation of the market. There are better markets and worse markets. We are an average middle market, I think, in Europe. So this is very expensive treatment. AC probably is the most expensive product on the market to buy. And effects are good, very good, but especially on problematic skin, because AC is not doing volumetric like AJ. So we don't see effects right now. We need to wait for the effects. So the biggest problem for us using AC is the price, and effects without volumetric effect we need to wait for.
Understood. So how about you, Justin? Like, even for myself, if I go to Congress and talk to doctors, after I tell them the price, they're kind of surprised of the price. So it's an expensive product. So how do you justify like how good this product is?
Pricing is really a big issue because in the beginning now in Taiwan, we sort of the price in the beginning what we said is no one can deal with it. But when our brands was growing up and is stronger, the price issue will be gradually to solve out because we told the doctors from because just Piotr said real stem cell why it can be compete with other brands like human derived root cells or exosomes or other skin boosters. You need to educate every week, every day, every month to the doctors, and you need to hold a very impressive launch event and many big event. You need to persuade why they can use very expensive raw stem cell exosome rather than use other like human or pig or animals. So I think the issue will be even in the beginning you told them you need to use this, they will not deal with it. But your company you can invest many academic and commercialize. I think that will be probably solved off due to times.
Okay, thank you. We have another question from Charlene to Mr. Piotr for selling IRLV. Who is the target person? Gynecologist. IRLV has very less clinical papers, so how do you convince them to buy and try IRLV? I think it could be answered from you both because, in Taiwan also, like IRLV is a great market. So yeah, let's go from Piotr first.
The answer is I don't know because we are not dealing a lot with IRLV because I must admit we have a problem with that. So we are not working in Poland to the A to C. We are only B2C. We are working B2B. So we are working only with the companies. We are not working with the patients. I think probably none of Polish companies is making any advertisement to the patients with this type of products. Is such kind of the market. So we tried to convince gynecologists. So I took my professors from gynecology, the best of in Poland, to check the RLV. And they don't see a space for using it because in Poland we can't say it's a drug. We can't say AC is cure, is using by diseases. We have legislation against us, a law court from competition. They said we are saying we are using during the diseases. This is cosmetic, it's illegal. So we have a big problems because of it. So our communication is just for being more beauty after that.
Right,
so
right,
in
right.
gynecologist, we can use it for patients only for making better comfort for them. But in
Right.
Poland,
Right.
Gynecologist sector is dead. It's not working. It's a very small amount of gynecologists making gynecologists aesthetic. And
Mhm.
gynecologists working in hospitals are using drugs from a pharmacy for €5. So last
Uh-huh.
time we've made a webinar for gynecologists in Poland, 400 gynecologists. The president is my client. He's using ACE, but very, very rarely. So our webinar, very good with Dr. Lydia. We show the cases, the movies from the world. Only 5 people ask about the product. So I think,
Okay.
unfortunately, I can't say much because we don't have market for this in Poland. Even we have tried a lot, there is no market. For nowadays, there is no space for it.
Right. I understand. Maybe Justin would have a better answer because, Taiwan market is more open to it.
Yeah. According to the IILV, the history will be the target person will be gynecologist, will be the priority really first because the history of past in Taiwan 2014, the vagina laser have the FDA warning, and that time in Taiwan most of the physicians the division will be dermatologists and some aesthetic physicians. They are not the knowledge is the operation is not good as the oncologist. So, and after that, I think maybe 2020, this market will be dominated by the oncologist, and then most of the new innovation products, not just only exosomes like some drugs or some equipment that will perform to looking for some encourage to have the speech in Taiwan. So I think it is like the culture, some history or some market situation. So in Taiwan, it's easier to promote this kind of products, and it can be alone to use, like the some GSM, like the postmenopause patients, and they have like some stress incontinence syndromes patients over like 50 age, and some patients if they have a recurrent infection like that are young girls, they can use this kind of products, can be alone or combined with laser. And why Taiwan's doctors are they willing to add on this value of IILV? Because the vaginal laser, this is like the 10 years weapon to them. They need to find looking for a new one to add on. And now we are looking for we find out they were to do the evaluation form to the patients before and after. So we are found if you just doing like 6 photon equipment laser, then you are combined with IRV, you just doing 2 treatments. So it can be add on the value, and it can be the cost up, and it can be let the patient satisfaction very good and good pricing to the doctors. So I think it's a win-win solution.
Right. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you so much for both Mr. Piotr and Justine. Thank you so much for great lectures. Actually, it was really helpful, I think, and I hope it actually also helped our distributors. And for everyone who has any comments of the today's webinar, if you want any other topic to be discussed in our next coming sales webinar, even if you have any recommendations, suggestions, just feel free to talk to your sales rep, original manager to arrange next one. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye bye.